see that you are very confident while using the English language. So you're able to clearly express yourself and demonstrate yourself using the correct grammar and vocabulary. And I also believe you have a very good understanding of the language, so you can fluently understand what I'm saying and you're able to engage in a very, a good conversation here. Watching series in English are really useful. Listening to podcasts in English, maybe reading articles, reading books in English. Just having these day-to-day talks will also benefit you. Hi, hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Anand Raj.
Nice to meet you, Anand. And where are you joining from? What country?
Uh, Nice to meet you too. I'm joining from eastern part of India.
Okay, great. Is this your first lesson on Cambly?
No, no, I have been on Cambly since 2020.
Oh, wow, it's been a few years
Uh,
now. Good.
yeah, I have attended more than 1200 sessions now.
Amazing. And may I ask you, why would you like to learn English? What is the main reason for this?
No reason, no goal, no purpose, just for fun. I'm learning English.
Okay, great. Excellent. And may I ask you, what is your occupation? What job is it that you're doing?
I am a teacher. I teach chemistry at my own institute here in India.
Great. Perfect. Excellent. So I will introduce myself as well. My name is Teacher Mevsim, and I'm from London, from the UK. I have been teaching English for almost 10 years now, and I've been on Cambly for 2.5 years, helping students from all around the world in order to improve their fluency and their speaking skills.
Okay, so do you enjoy your job?
Yes, I actually do because I'm doing this full time as well now. As I've stopped working in schools, I think that it suits me better to just be flexible here. And I really enjoy it because I get the experience to meet students from all around the world, from different cultures. So it's quite fun and entertaining for me as well.
And what are the difficulties that you face here on Cambly? I mean,
I
always every. Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes I think that if there is a downside, maybe sometimes it's difficult to kind of keep in touch with my previous students because a lot of people kind of, the time differences because of the world time zone. We can struggle with that sometimes. Other than that, I haven't really faced any difficulties here on Cambly for the past 2 years. I think that most of the students are very respectful. They're quite eager and motivated to learn. So I've not had any, challenges here.
Most of the students are calling from you. Which part of the world?
I have my many students are from actually from China, so lots from Asia. China, I have many from the Middle East, quite a lot from Saudi Arabia actually. And some are from Brazil and some from Turkey. I don't have much from India actually. It's yeah, I have a few, like just a few handful.
Why? Because India is a big country, one of the most populated country of this world right now. After
Yeah.
all, less Indians are calling you. But let
Yeah,
me
it's
tell you,
interesting.
India is on second place in terms of speaking English. So most of the English
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
uh, students are in India right now, second
Mhm.
most.
I had a student yesterday from India, and she was very fluent, and her English was quite advanced. And she did also tell me that I think in India, it's English is a very important subject, and it's the second language that's widely used there. And she said that she started learning at school. So, do you think that the schools in India are equipped well to teach English?
No, not so far. Especially if you are from eastern part of India or western part of India, then you will have lots of difficulties to learn English. Even if you
Mhm,
are
mhm,
studying in English medium school, you cannot speak English, right? But if
mm.
you are from southern part of India, then yeah,
Yeah.
it is easier to speak English. There is an
Mhm, mhm.
environment of speaking English, and people use their mother tongue or English. But here, the eastern part of India, people use Hindi. okay, as their mother
Mhm,
tongue, and
mhm,
they don't have that environment to speak English.
mhm.
So it is very difficult or challenging task to learn how to speak English in eastern part of India.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it depends
But
on the
after
area.
all,
Hmm.
yeah, but after all, every cities of India has good schools. So it depends on, in what background you are coming from. If you are from good background, your family is affluent, then you can
Hmm.
have access to the good speaking schools.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you have
English
lots of
speaking
private
schools.
schools in India also, is that right?
Yes, we have lots of private schools, and people want their ward to study in private schools in India.
Hmm.
If one who cannot afford that, only sending their wards in government schools. Otherwise, everybody sends their ward in private schools.
Yeah, okay, that's understood. And so you said you've been here for like almost 4 years now, Anand. How are you finding it here? How are you? What are your experiences so far while developing your English here in Cambly?
Yeah, I have enjoyed over there, right? And one of the most interesting thing that I have found here on Cambly, that I can connect with the people from all over the world, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed here. So I started in lockdown, because in lockdown I was sitting bored at home, and
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for something new. Okay, and I
Mm-hmm.
found Cambly.
Mm-hmm.
I started talking with people all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the beautiful thing about Cambly, that I can connect with the people from different part of the world at 24 hours,
Mm-hmm.
right? At any time. So this is the
Anytime,
beautiful
that's
thing.
right.
Yeah. So yeah. Second thing is that it helped. I want to be in touch with my English, because the place where I'm living, most of the time I teach in Hindi. Okay, so I do
Mm-hmm.
not completely
Mm-hmm.
speak in English in my classrooms. So
Yeah.
I want myself to keep up with English, and that's why I'm here on this platform.
Yeah, and I think the great thing that Cambly does offer to students, it's an English environment, a very natural environment where you get to be exposed to the language. Because if you're living in another country, it's very unlikely for you to hear this and feed your ears. But here on Cambly, like you said, 24 hours a day, any time of the day, you can actually connect and start speaking and using the language. So that's a great one there. And where are your most of your tutors from? So which region or which country, which accent do you actually prefer here?
Now I enjoy all sorts of accents, but most of the tutors are from England right now, and few are from
Okay.
America. But there was a time most of the tutors were from America. I preferred them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I have switched towards England right now. Yeah, few are
Yeah.
from Ireland, few are from
Yeah.
Canada. Yeah, so South
Great.
Africa.
Excellent. It's good to have a bit of all. So it's good because it kind of makes you more confident to understand all sorts of accents. So that's really useful. Excellent. So you said you're working in your school as your own. Is that right?
In India, we have tutoring center now, okay, coaching center. So students go to school, and after school they come to tutoring centers
Ah,
to
to
have
support.
to get
Yes,
help in
I
their
know.
subjects.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I have tutoring center institution.
Okay, great, excellent, perfect. Have you traveled before, Adnan? Have you been abroad before?
Yes, I have traveled many parts of India, because India itself is a very big country, and different
Mm-hmm.
terrain and languages, cuisines, dresses, people in India.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been out of India few occasions. I have been to Nepal. Yeah, this year
Yeah,
I have been planning, or I have planned to go to Thailand. So yeah,
yeah,
little bit I'm traveling now.
excellent. That's good. And what is your dream destination that you'd like to visit one day? Your dream country?
Now see, I don't have any dream country, because I'm a kind of person who just enjoys traveling. So
Yeah.
I never plan anything. Okay, so I just want to hit the road whenever I get opportunity.
Uh-huh.
I just pack my bag and I hit the road and enjoy that.
Mhm.
Uh, so I don't have any dream destination, but I want to travel all over the world. I started my institution to earn money initially, okay, and I thought of once I will leave everything and I will travel. I will travel, and I think that day is not too far now.
That's amazing. Perfect. I hope you get the chance to do this one day. So now, as we have a few minutes left, I would like to give you some feedback, if that's okay. Would you like to hear some
It's
feedback?
okay. Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I make sure that I do give some feedback and then some suggestions and tips to my students coming to the end of the lesson, because it will always benefit you, so you can kind of move on from there as well. Looking at our first lesson here today, I see that you are very confident while using the English language. So you're able to clearly express yourself and demonstrate yourself using the correct grammar and vocabulary. And I also believe you have a very good understanding of the language, so you can fluently understand what I'm saying, and you're able to engage in a very, a good conversation here. So this is quite important. I think having confidence is the key part when you're exploring another language. And I can see you also have this, so that's really good. And what I can recommend to you from here is, which I'm sure you're doing most of them anyway, is just making sure you practice consistently, exposing yourself in every way possible to the language. So, for example, watching series in English are really useful, listening to podcasts in English, maybe reading articles, reading books in English, just having these day-to-day talks will also benefit you. So yeah, that's the all I can say for today. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, or anything you'd like to mention before the end of the
No, I
class?
don't have questions. Thank you very much for feedback. Yeah.
That's great. And do you practice every week? I mean, how often are you on Cambly? How often are you practicing?
Two times in a week, right?
That's
Just two times in a week. Yeah, sometimes like right now I don't have much time, so just two times in a
Mhm.
week. But once I will get free, I will have three times or five times lessons in a week.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it depends. Every month I keep renewing my subscription. Yeah,
that's great. Perfect. So, what time is it now in India? What's the time?
it's 5:33 p.m. here right now. So
Ah, the evening. And here in London, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we have like a 4 hour gap, I think. Yeah,
yeah, we have 4 hours gap. So it's
that's
one and
right.
it's 5:30. So yeah, four and a half
Yeah.
hours gap.
And how is the weather like now?
Today it rained in the morning, just like your country. Okay, so
Yeah.
I know about the English weather. It changes anytime. It can change anytime. Okay, it keeps changing.
Yes, it's
It
very
keeps changing.
unpredictable.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
unpredictable weather. So same thing happened in India today. It rained in the morning, but right now sun is shining harshly. It's hot and humid weather right now here in India.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
and what is
Excellent.
weather there?
Perfect. So, and then I want to say it was lovely to meet you today. And I want to say thank you so much for joining my class today.